Welcome to Rescale. In this video, we will show you how to run an Orcaflex simulation on Rescale's ScaleX platform. I will demonstrate how to use Rescale desktops so you don't have to download the results and can review them right on the cloud. Orcaflex is a powerful FEA tool that is primarily used for offshore applications. So let's get started. We'll come over here to Jobs and we'll create a new batch job for Orcaflex. We can bring our files in from the cloud. We can stage them there. We can bring them from on-premise, or we can attach them from a cloud-hosted storage device. I've got my files staged here in the cloud. Let's go ahead and bring those in. We're going to use a simple blow-off preventer model. We'll add that to our job. And now we can select the software. Once we select the Orcaflex software, we can choose different versions as we need to. And then we'll need to specify a run command through this Python script. The last piece under software is to select the license. In my case, we're going to point at a floating license using a port number and a license host. This can be hosted in the cloud or it can be pointing to an on-premise host license. And the last step is to select our infrastructure. There's a variety of different hardware available on Rescale, and it just depends on the size of the calculation. For our purposes in this demo, we can select the Emerald infrastructure, and we can give it as many cores as we need and as our licensing permits. So this can be dialed up as high as necessary. For our small demo, I really only need about 18 cores. And we can submit this job. And when the job is submitted, the platform goes out to the public cloud and stands up that infrastructure. So we'll let this one run, and we'll take a look at the same results that have already been generated in the case of post-processing and reviewing the data in a Rescale desktop. Let's take a look at how that would work. And we could create the desktop from pre-saved template, which is a great way to deploy resources, but let's just start from scratch. We'll select our software. We'll have our license similarly set. And then we'll select a job to attach to this desktop. There are different infrastructure available, just like with the batch job. We'll select this one. It has a GPU attached to the CPU, and that'll give us a little bit more processing power. The desktop takes about 5 to 7 minutes to launch. So let's take a look at one that's already running, because I want you to see what's actually possible when it comes to reviewing the results. We click the Connect button. Rescale opens a new browser tab and places us into this desktop. I've already started Orcaflex, and here's our blow-off preventer model that we can run, in which we can run the calculation, or we can review the already generated results, which is what we'll do right now. So we can review the lowering of the blow-off preventer into the surface, the water surface. That's on the left-hand side of the screen. And on the right-hand side, we're reviewing and watching the descent of the blow-off preventer to the ocean bed. In this case, we've recorded the entire calculation, so it's been run beforehand, and we can review what those results look like. So to recap, we've walked through how to set up a batch job with Orcaflex on Rescale, and then how to review those results using a virtual desktop interface through the Rescale platform, and as well as interacting with it that way. Thank you.